The fastener sample will take you through putting on two different types of hooks and eyes, a straight eye, a curved eye, two hooks, and a snap. The snap has two parts. The first part is the socket, and it has the hole where the ball of the snap snaps into it. We always want to put the fastener where the greatest stress is going to be on the garment. And the hooks and eyes are often found on skirts, on slacks. The snaps are more commonly found on blouses and shirts. Important to the construction of the fastener stability is to first of all interface. That allows an additional foundation of strength. You will cut your interfacing the same width as the facing on your pattern piece. That is normally designated by a solid line. The interfacing is cut the same width. It is placed right side of the fabric against the interfacing, stitch 1/4 of an inch, beginning 1/2 inch up, reverse stitching, stitching to the other end, reverse stitching. The seam is then pressed so that you will have the interfacing pressed outward first, turned under, and then turned under one more time to make a facing. For the sample, you will need 2 pieces of fabric that is 6 inches long, 2.5 inches in width. Begin to position your snap 1 inch down from the edge of the fabric. The hook will go up from the edge of the fabric 1/2 inch. The second hook will go in between these areas so that on your sample the fasteners are evenly spaced. The stitch that is used to affix the fastener to the fashion fabric is called a buttonhole stitch. It is actually a stitch that each time you make the stitch, you will be forming a tiny knot. Critical to your success in stitching is to make sure that your thread is not too long. It is much simpler to rethread the needle than it is to try and remove a knot. Position the snap or the hook or the eye where it needs to be placed on the fashion fabric. Hold it with your thumb. Anchor your knot on the wrong side of the fabric. Come up through the opening in either the snap or the hook. Go back to the base of the thread and wrap the thread around your needle 1 time, pulling it through, pulling your needle through. You will see a tiny loop will form. Tighten that loop and then confirm that that little knotted edge is right against the edge of the snap or the hook. Continue with that process, coming up, wrapping around the needle from the base of the thread 1 time, pulling it through, continue until the hole is filled in. When it is completely filled in, then thrust your needle to the wrong side of the fabric and make one final knot.